think that's what a great leader is. They're authentic because they're expressing their inner being. They have integrity because there's nothing to be ashamed of in this power that you have at the core of your being. They have higher calling, and they feel they're responsible for creating their life, which you said is the most important thing.
What has helped me so much is to change my energy based on, and I say that, I'll say this, not letting negativity become a design for my life.
Exactly.
And being able to transform my mind based on changing it from a fear-based mentality to a love-based mentality, which I know that's what you're talking about. And having that at the center and the core of my thinking, which allows me to take oftentimes a negative situation and make it very positive because of the way that I think, and then change my feelings based on that, then change my energy based on that, and then change my attitude based on that. It's a powerful, powerful tool.
Very powerful, because what you're also doing is you're showing the difference experientially between self-image and self-esteem. Self-image is what other people think about you, right? I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm not that smart, or so-and-so smarter than me. But self-esteem comes from getting in touch with this deeper part of yourself, where you're totally independent in a way of the good and bad opinions of others. Although you respond to feedback, you don't feel beneath anyone, or you don't necessarily feel superior to anyone, and you have love, compassion in your heart, and you're joyful. You know, I've watched all the great leaders of the world, and I see that the ones who are really great, they're present, they have true self-esteem, and they're friendly. This is what makes for great leadership. This is what great presence is. We say, so-and-so was present. Well, presence is presence of awareness, really.
And they control self.
And they control
And they have good self-management skills. And they're able to be flexible and maneuver throughout the 21st century. They understand how to get along with people. They take negative situations and make them positive, which is why people want them to leave, because they may not have the capabilities of doing that.
Yeah, and to add to what you were saying, playfulness is an emotion that often lacks in many of the school environments that we go to. And so many of the students, even when we do Q&As, they ask very deep and very serious and very...
Joyfulness and playfulness go together.
And the questions are very valid, you know. They're deep and they're valid questions, and they speak to the core of who we are as humans. But I think often fun, joy, happiness, playfulness, they often don't have a place in education because they're not productive. And I think that hopefully what Stedman and I bring to students is upliftment and inspiration and joy. And I know Stedman shares this idea with me that when a student leaves his talk or my concert, because of their uplifted emotional state, because of their positive energy, because of the joy and carefree playfulness that they're feeling, they will be more receptive to information, to soaking in information that's relevant to their dreams. They will be more eager learners. They will be more compassionate friends. And they will be more respectful and mindful people. And they can access that literally by having fun, by enjoying the moment. And I don't think we place any value on that in this society because we're obsessed with productivity.
For many years I've had this mantra, is it fun?
Yes.
Is it useful? Will it make a difference?
Yes.
Then I should do it. If it's not, then I don't want to do it. So, you know, when you look at human beings, they have basically 4 aspirations. They want to be successful. They want love and relationship. They want good health. And they have a higher calling. If you can fulfill these things through self-empowerment, which is what both of you are doing, I think you've got these kids all set for life.
I think when they leave the auditorium after our sessions, I think what we like them to have is the ability and the belief that they can love themselves. So when they walk out of there, they're so excited, they're having fun.
It's their natural state.
You're right.
It's their natural state.
It's our natural state is one of joy.
No matter what the situation is, I can love me. I have control of that.
I am whole, I'm complete, I'm loved and I love.
And I care for me. I take responsibility for my own love.
What's the tour called?
The Live Sonima Tour.
Very good.
The Live Sonima Tour. Yes.
Well, I can't thank you both enough.
Thank
for,
you.
Changing a new generation and actually nurturing the seeds of leadership for tomorrow's generation.
Go Stead.
And we thank you for your leadership.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Deepak.
Cheers.